You guys are lucky we have one more in the chamber.
Hi, my name is Ian Rodriguez. I am the drummer for the Hitchhiker Complex.
I am Jacob Antonio Martinez. I am the guitarist for the Hitchhiker Complex.
Hi, my name is Fabian. I am a guitarist and singer for the Hitchhiker Complex and part-time kazoo player.
We are the Hitchhiker Complex.
What year did you start in the band for the Hitchhiker Complex?
I want to say I started around 2020, 2021. I was kind of pestered by Fabian throughout like my high school years. I remember him just trying so desperately to like, hey, I got a band going on. You're interested or what? I'm like, I don't know, I'm not that confident. And then eventually, I was like, okay, well, it wouldn't hurt to at least try. So yeah, I took the offer, and now what you see here is the result. I don't regret it one bit. I treat them like my family. They're really, really everything that I have, in terms of my passion for music.
How do you think your chemistry is with them?
We're bros. I mean, we're we're like this.
You constantly go out everywhere with them? Or see each other?
It's like an unwritten rule, I guess. Like we don't really like do too much outside of like when we're together in the practice room. Like we're like this. We're basically locked in together.
And how did you meet everybody within the band?
I kind of met everybody through Fabian. And I'm surprised at how well I was able to get along with everyone so quickly. It just goes to show like really everybody's special and unique in their own way, and seeing us get together like that, I feel like that's a really beautiful thing.
And do you find, as a drummer, that as a passion, hobby?
For as long as I can remember, I've been into drumming since I was really little, and if it wasn't for my parents pushing me to join band at a very young age, and I feel like I wouldn't have discovered the passion that I didn't really know I had inside of me. So very grateful to that, and I really don't see myself wanting to give up on that passion anytime soon.
What do you want the future of the band to be based on, if you had any?
Honestly, our future is kind of in our hands. It can go wherever we want it to be, and we'll just see where the future takes us. What I would want personally is to just keep having fun with everybody. I want to keep playing. I want to keep doing what makes us happy, and wherever that takes us, that will be where our future is.
Do you have any final remarks to say to the interview, to the people watching?
If you want to do something, do it now. Do it while you can. It's the only way to live a life without regrets. If you know, you know.
Was the band idea like a spur of the moment?
Not necessarily. It all started with Fabian at first, and then it expanded more and more through the years, with me being included at around 2017, 2018.
Okay. And what's your relationship with Fabian?
We are high school friends for about 7 years. Yeah, max at 8.
Okay. Do you think you have good chemistry with him?
Oh, absolutely. We would think about any new ideas. I can bounce off ideas with him, and if we disagree on anything, we just immediately try to find compromise.
Okay. What about with your other bandmate, Ian?
Ian is a wonderful dude. He was a later member, but we found him having a lot of potential, and so we included him in, and it was great seeing him grow past high school.
And what inspires you to just be in a band and make music along with your rest of your bandmates?
It was late elementary school, early middle school, where I just started listening to a lot of like indie alternative bands. I started listening to The Strokes, Arctic Monkeys, Two Door Cinema Club, and all I could think was, holy shit, I want to be in a band. I had like an electric guitar at the time. It was a Fender Squier Stratocaster, and a shitty $50 amp that my dad gifted to me. And from then on, I was like practicing, hoping somebody would like want to be in a band with me.
Okay. And do you have an example of a song that you had a lot of more of a emotional or connection with?
Bittersweet Memories. That was the song for me to like play off of all the time. It had a lot of like, there's a lot of background story with it. There was it was a riff that I just like. Oh yeah, this is a banger.
And what's the future that you want to build on the band? It could be short term, long term.
Honestly, short term, I would like to play in local venues. Long term, I want to be just having my band play with like big league names out there, or even go worldwide.
Do you have any final remarks, I guess, for the interview and for people watching it? Like at home?
You're never too late to start a band. You're never too late to start any sort of art. If you have a passion for something, just fucking send it, because embarrassment is the first thing that'll pass on easily. I don't want people to be 50 years old and the only emotion they're feeling is regret.
What is the origin story for the Hitchhiker Complex? What did it came out to be as of what it is right now?
I feel like my answer would probably be because Jacob and Ian joined a little bit later down the line. So I've always was into music. I've always wanted a band. Around late 2016, early 2017, I met up with a friend of mine who played guitar and wanted to start a band. At the time, it was supposed to be a metal band, like not really like very 3 Days Grace-esque like metal band. But as we started adding members to this band, it just became something completely different. That guitarist left, and he introduced me to Jacob. Jacob, the first time I met him, was so interesting. He just showed up to my house without any guitar or amp whatsoever, and we literally had to drive him back to his house to pick up everything. It was so. It was so. Looking back, it was so funny because he's very different now. Now he's way too prepared, but I prefer it that way. And then I always knew Ian since freshman year. Me and him were in drumline together in marching band, and I always knew he was way better than me at doing rudiments and all that stuff for percussion. So when our old drummer left to kind of do his own thing, I was like, I'm gonna hop on in. And yeah, so I guess you could kind of say it really started to come together around 2017. It became what it is, what would become now in 2018. That's kind of like the lead up into that. 'Cause I can't
get its name? Why was it called the Hitchhiker Complex? And also the logo too, because I know you guys have several iterations of the logo that came out a couple years ago to now. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. So we weren't called the Hitchhiker Complex first. So we started. It's about to be our 7th year being an actual band, but we started off called 048. It was stood for October, and then it was a combination of our ages that just came out to 48. So it was just kind of a name. We didn't know if it was gonna stick, and clearly it didn't. Some stuff happened that we were making changes to the band,
changes to our sound, changes to everything. And we changed our name to the Hitchhikers. A little bit later, we found out that there's already a big band called the Hitchhikers. And we were just like, damn it, we need to find a new name.
So we just slapped Complex on it because we just thought, hey, like we're just kind of here for the ride, you know.
That's not what the real term Hitchhiker Complex means. It's kind of it's weird if it's a real term or not. So I'm not gonna get into that. But hey, it's stuck, so can't complain.
What about the logo creations of it?
Oh yeah. At first, it was a design made by my brother, who's an artist. He made the first 048 logo. It was like a weird hodgepodge of different styles. That's what we kind of were, and it really fit at the time. But then we switched to the Hitchhikers. He made us a logo then. Around like when we switched over to
Hitchhiker Complex, I made most of the logos early on. It was like we were just trying to find something that stuck and that felt original.
But now that we, we're kind of set in stone here, our new definitive logo is like, it's gonna be a while until we change off of that.
What's the future that you want to build with the band, short and long term?
Short and long term. Short term, have fun. Long term, have fun. But
And the kind of like a more specific, I had no real plans when I made this band that it would become, as more professional as it,
there's still a lot of things we're learning. We were on a hiatus for a while. We were trying to figure stuff out, different members coming in and out. And I guess short term, we were just trying to find like a base for us to kind of like hold ourselves down. And I think we're at that. And we just want to play as many shows as we can.
Long term, I think we're going to expand our music and kind of like our style and just continue being us.
I want to stay who we are. And if that just changes organically, just because of, life is what it is, then, so be it. But it'll still be us, no matter what. You listen to our music, it'll still be us.
Do you have any final remarks to say to the camera and everybody watching?
Follow your passions and work for your passions.
And good things will come. Continue being you. You can benefit from being you. And you don't ever have to change for somebody else.
Because you are the best version of yourself. You just might not know it yet. Keep pushing forward. It's no use of looking back.
Can't you read the room? Do I believe it? Am I weird yet? Am I weird yet? Can't you read the room?
For music,
Yeah.
in your guys' opinions, which one is your favorite one out of the catalog that you guys have?
Oh man, that is a tough one.
I know my fucking favorite.
I already know his.
But let's start it off.
Let's start from here.
It's a little song called Mobamba.
So we were gonna have a drummer opening. My favorite.
This guy,
Oh yeah.
this guy writes too good of the music. Shit.
Yeah, I know. Stop writing good music.
Top favorite is always going to be that comes from a place of like
Censor that and say blood filled hourglass.
Just put my mouth over his.
just like blood filled.
I feel like I'm very much like Ian, where my favorite changes based on the set list, how much we play it. I could definitely say Runaway. So I'll never have a definitive favorite, but for sure my favorite to perform right now, Runaway, and for the vibes, Liberate. And then obviously Lost and Found is always a vibe.
Lost and Found is always going to be like a
Yeah.
top tier song.
If you were to choose like one singular album that defines us, I want to say it's that.
Don't stop for hit.
Or do not pick up picture.
Do not pick up.
If I had to show the world like this is us,
Do not pick up picture.
don't pick up the chunks. I feel like that is like our
Definitive EP.
Yeah.
What are some things that you want to work on as a group?
Your attitudes.
For
Show up on time, guys. Like, what is your problem here?
Once again, we have a drummer opening. I know Jacob is definitely growing a lot, and I definitely prefer. I like the person he's growing into as a person now. I don't want to put him on blast at all, but it was definitely
That is another story for another interview.
When you're in high school, there's a when he was in the band, there was a certain immaturity between both of us because we were high schoolers. There was a lot of emotional immaturity. He was a year younger, and it's changed for the better, and we both become, more disciplined adults. Obviously, me and Ian go back to freshman year, so I've known him more. I've known him longer outside the band than being in the band.
how excited are you guys for this upcoming Saturday?
Very excited. Very excited.
Very excited. This Saturday is gonna mark our 7th year anniversary as a band, and that means a lot to me. But also, just the fact that we can draw into a space that's our space, and we were able to have people come out and see us in such like a way that's so.
I think that means more to us than like we really like anticipate.
Yeah.
No, but it is a really special opportunity to have because it's like it's not, I'm just really really grateful that I am able to do something like this with myself and these guys here because it's really something I feel like I would take for granted, but I want to live in the moment, so I'm very happy, very excited.
If you know the lyrics, you can sing it with me. Yeah. Don't kill me. I knew running away.
What do you want to say to your future you this Saturday?
More people will know the disappointment that is Ian Rodriguez on the drums. That's something, right?
You're just gonna leave it at that. Post me after the show. You may be working tomorrow, but you're gonna do fucking great, alright?
Please leave the premises. It's my house.
And I don't want people staying too late after the show.
Pick up your trash.
Pick up your trash, please.
Oh, thank God I RO'd.
Once again, we'll be having a drummer position open.
You have any final remarks?
We
Are
The
Hitchhiker
Complex. Absolutely.
You guys do the thing. Oh my God, Jesus.
You get to the what? I'm not hard to find.